Welcome back again from Tallinn University. This is our second show at Luna TV. I'm Hamza and my co-host is
Anastasia. And today in our show we have prepared interesting things about sports and healthcare. Also we have a very special guest for an interview.
Today on Luna TV, we are focusing on staying fit in Estonian weather. We will talk cricket with Terry, an official from Estonian Cricket Association, discussing its current state and future prospects. Our second story will examine healthcare access and challenges for expats. Plus, we have a special in-studio guest, Emmanuel, sharing his insight from Estonia's sport and entertainment industry. So stay tuned for a quick and insightful journey.
Who are you calling?
I'm trying to reach my family doctor and...
Good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying.
Cold, broken bones, and COVID is spreading again. So we thought it's a perfect time to speak about Estonian healthcare. University pages usually mention that an international student should secure a family doctor as soon as he gets to Estonia. So we conducted a survey to find out if international students are facing any kind of problem related to finding an English-speaking doctor in Estonia. We asked the survey respondents to share their negative experiences finding an English-speaking doctor. 1. Unavailability. For example, being rejected by a family doctor as the patient list is full or it is difficult to reach him if you have an urgent matter. 2. Lack of clarity. For example, the process of finding a family doctor in Estonia is too complex. 3. Lack of English knowledge. From pharmacists to doctors at the emergency room, most of the students reported a language barrier. We have asked a few international students to share their experience with family doctors.
When I first arrived, it was a bit confusing and overwhelming, mainly because I don't speak any Estonian or any Russian, so I needed an English speaker doctor. It was quite confusing, and I kind of started the process and then stopped and never quite got to the last point. The whole interface wasn't integrated, so we're just supposed to send this email here, find this list there. Maybe if anything was a little bit more automatic or like up to date, that would be great.
From my university back home, we have a health center, and during our orientation, we had been taken to the health center. Like, there's always like information concerning that. So I just think maybe it's something Tallinn University could inculcate into their system. Probably just my suggestions.
Overall, some students do not have any issues with the Estonian healthcare, yet the majority of survey respondents named at least one issue that needs addressing and suggested how it could be solved. We hope that in the future the situation will improve and international students will have only positive experiences with the Estonian healthcare system.
Do you know anything about cricket?
Actually, no. What is it about?
You will know. Just stay tuned with us for a while. Today we are at the uudised Gymnasium. We will give you a glimpse into women's indoor game and insight on the cricket status in Estonia from Terry, a coach at the Estonian Cricket Association. So stay tuned for the excitement.
Cricket's a very small sport in Estonia. There's not very many people playing it. Its history is only 20 years, but it is growing a lot in the last couple of years. We have more and more people playing it and more facilities that we're using. So at the moment, cricket in Estonia is in a healthy situation because it's growing and there's more and more people who are learning that cricket is actually being played here. Well, at the moment, the men's and women's cricket are two very different situations. The men's game is dominated by immigrants like myself, people who've moved here and most of whom have moved here for work or study. and they've come from a traditional cricket playing country. The men's national team won a game against Gibraltar just a little over a month ago. They have a few other tournaments lined up throughout the year. The growth of and the future of the national teams, this is very much dependent on how much we can grow and get more people playing the sport and through the kids. We can't rely on forever for people moving here who already know cricket. So we have to grow the game locally, and that's part of what we're doing with that schools program that I mentioned.
At last, we will say cricket is thriving in Estonia, making every match fascinating and alive. Welcome back to our Luna TV show. This is our second English show in Luna TV, and today we have our special guest who is very active in entertainment industry, who is very active in comics, who is very active in comedy and very active in sports as well. So we welcome you, Emmanuel, for giving us your time and being here with us for today.
Always a pleasure to be here. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice. It was really nice to meet you. So can you tell us about your journey from coming to Estonia, and how was it like? Was it easy for you?
For me in general, I would say that anyone that asks me, I would say sports paved the way for me to move to Europe, and at a very, very young age. You know, I was brought up in a lovely family where my dad played football when he was younger. He played football in school, so growing up as a kid, my dad always told me a story that he was a football player in school, and his favorite skill was that he was very fast and physically strong. So, you know, just like any other kid, I wanted to grow up and, you know, make my dad proud. So I started playing football, and I love playing football. And every day after school, I can't wait to get home just to throw my bag inside and, you know, just go play football with my friends and just have fun.
That's really nice. And how you end up being in Estonia, being a football player, and how you found it? Like, you started it here, or what was it like?
Yeah, you know, like I moved to Estonia very, very young. I moved to Estonia when I was still a teenager, and you know, just like any other kid in Africa, my dream was to grow up and become a professional football player, to play in Europe. So my dream, you know, my skill as a football player brought me to Europe, and I've been playing football ever since then. I became a professional football player in Estonia, and I grew up in here.
That's really nice. So as you are a player here as well, like before being a player, how easy was it to find a family doctor in Estonia? Because healthcare is like a normal thing. You have the issues with the health. How easy was it to find the doctor?
Might. Listen, it's not easy to find a doctor, but like I said, I moved here when I was still very young, and I had like, you know, my foster parents who were taking care of me, and you know, they always scheduled a family doctor's meeting for me because, you know, I was just like 15, 16, you know, a teenager. Parents still have to take care of me, right? But when I get to the family doctor, you know, I wanted to tell them the issue that I'm having with my health, right? But you could feel that there is still a language barrier. Sometimes I feel that they don't understand me fully, / sometimes I have to go to my family doctor with someone that speaks English. So you could feel the stress. It wasn't easy at all, but you know, I have to get on with it. I have to get used to it. And in return, I just have to learn Estonian. And I started speaking Estonian, and yeah, the rest is history.
That's really good. I actually agree with your part, being an English speaker, but also like it's a good thing that you learn Estonian, and also that's really good. So can you tell us about your entertainment projects? Are you involved in any other entertainment projects other than being in the sport?
Well, of course, these days I do a lot of things. Like I do TV shows, you know, short movies, and, you know, I dance bachata, you know. As from football, like football is one piece of skill about me. You know, I do a lot. And I don't know if you guys know, like recently I did this TV reality show, the Estonian first version of Bachelorette. And it became like an instant hit, you know. It became like the favorite TV show for every Estonian. And, you know, people loved it. And I'm glad that when I walk on the street, people recognize me from that TV show. And I'm like, oh, that's that guy, that's Emmanuel. Come on, let's take a picture. So it's good to, you know, bring some light into people's life, you know, make people smile and, you know, just be that guy that people talk about.
Wow, You are very active in a lot of activities, I would say.
Yeah.
So can you I would say let's go by one because you mentioned bachata, you mentioned bachelorette, you mentioned like these things. Can you tell us about one joke about the Estonian people or like about Estonia?
Mate, you don't want to hear this. You don't. Wait, we are in November, right? Next month is going to be December. December. Do you hope to spend Christmas here in Estonia?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
Last year, but I was here.
I wish you spent Christmas with Estonian family. You know, experiencing Estonian Christmas as it is traditionally, right? I remember when I came here as a kid, you know, and, you know, I'm from an English-speaking country, and I have this expectation of how Christmas would be and what they would serve on the table, right? So I brushed my teeth. I was just waiting like it's going to be a good meal. Do you know what they served me?
What?
Potato and blood sausage.
That's nice.
And I was like, what the heck is going on here? You mean I should eat this and fill my stomach? So the drama was that, you know, I eat potato, and the potato got finished. Now, man, you got to try the blood sausage. And I put it in my mouth. I could not absorb it, you know. It was horrible. And I saw Estonians eating it, laughing, enjoying it. And I was like, guys, how could you enjoy this? Come on, this is a torture. So that was my first Christmas experience in Estonia, and I wish you would spend Christmas like Estonian and try blood sausage. You're not gonna laugh about it.
Okay. Last year, actually, I was here for the Christmas, and I had like time with some Estonian friends and their family. So
Did you try blood sausage?
no.
You're missing.
But I tried potato.
Potato,
Yeah.
that's every day. Come on.
Yeah, that's I agree. So you talk about also bachelorette as well. Can you tell us about like a bit of bachelorette and how about your?
So
Involvement in
Bachelorette, one thing that makes Bachelorette the most, you know, favorite TV show for many Estonians all over Estonia is that, you know, Estonian, we came from this era where, you know, the Soviet era, where a man has to be man, you know. A man has to work, and love comes later. But what made Bachelorette special was that young men from different cities all over Estonia, like I am from Keila, young men from Viljandi, Pärnu, Tartu, you know, all over. We went to this show to fight for love. We went to look for love. And it was crazy what we did for love, you know, just to win the princess' heart. You have to do everything. For me, I had to dance bachata. I have to show her that I'm sexy, you know. I'm smooth with my dance move. I have to crack jokes to make her laugh. I did stand up for her. You know, it went pretty well. So it wasn't the question of, you know, the old Estonian mentality that you have to work, love comes later. But now we made something new. The very first version of it, that young men have to go out and look for love. And we went out to look for love. So that was Bachelorette.
Nice. That's really cool. I think we can talk a lot about things, but because of the shortage of time, I guess we have to, you know, take it for another time.
I wanted to ask you as well, where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Whoa,
actually.
okay. You know, growing up in Europe, we have this expectation that India, Pakistan, and if I'm not mistaken, Bangladesh, right? That these three countries in Asia, my map, I don't have enough knowledge about map, but you guys are big in cricket.
Yes, we are.
Tell me about cricket. Do you play cricket yourself?
Yes, I am already playing cricket here in Estonian Cricket League, and
Oh,
it's
really?
really good.
Wow.
And that's why, like, I am really enjoying this part. Like, I can play professional cricket here as well in Estonia, which is very.
Here is the deal. You know, like all my life, I have been a football player. I was born to play football. I enjoy playing football. But at the same time, I'm a young man that likes to try something new. So if me as a football player want to play cricket, what is the first thing that I should know?
I think we can talk about it a lot about this in detail behind the cameras and today.
Just show me one skill, just one skill.
Okay, we just need to stand. If you are batting, you just need to stand here and
like this?
Yeah, and you just need to wrap it like.
Someone can kick that against my balls.
No, you have protection over there.
Oh, protection, right?
Yeah.
That one is very important.
Yeah. So thank you so much for today and coming here and giving us this entertaining and this time of yours. We are very grateful to you and have a nice evening.
Thank you. Always nice to see you guys.
Really nice to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, guess we're done.
The S-Cube student satellite team is looking for new members. S-Cube is a group of space enthusiasts and students who wish to take Estonian space technology onto a world stage. The main pursuit of the project is to develop, build and launch scientific nano-satellite missions. If you are interested in joining the S-Cube team, either in engineering or public relations domains, you can apply through the link on the screen. The Tallinn University Charity Fair will take place on the 5th of December between 11:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. in the Astra building. Bake something nice, make something awesome with your hands, and come and sell at the Christmas fair, surrounded by twinkling Christmas lights. Every seller will also take part in a lottery, where you can win various prizes, including tickets to the Big Free Schools Christmas party on 7th of December at Kultuurigatel. Shoppers are welcome, so bring your family and friends and come see what's prepared behind the counters.
Thank you for watching. That's all for today.
So stay tuned. We will see you next week on the show.